Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, cool, it gets worse.
You get kicked out. You get kicked out of speed dating. Generic control in the Doc goes be here back with another Jaiden Animations reaction. Today we are doing dating things I shouldn't have by Jaiden Animation, where I think she went to a bunch of different dating simulators or something, and maybe she found just like the weird things that looks like a 8-bit spaceship or something from like Asteroid or one of those games. I'm not really sure what it's called, but thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully I can make it a little better. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I read every single comment, so let me know what Jaiden Animation video I need to do next, because last week I did the best Pokemon game you've never played or never heard of. You want to check out that video? I'll leave it right up there. Also linked down below in the description and check that out. But a lot of people were telling me I should react to this video, so saw a bunch of people do that. If you see one you also agree with, definitely like it, and that lets me know what y'all want to see the most, because that's basically how I decide, is whichever one has the most likes is what I will do. So I've never done a dating simulator. I'm not sure how they work exactly. I mean, I don't think Tinder counts as a dating simulator because that's real people, but this should be interesting. Apparently she changed the name. It used to be something else, but then now it's dating things I shouldn't. I have no idea. Shout out to the patrons. They get the videos a day early. Love to not have a paywall on the channel, because I'm completely against paywalls, because I'm here to make you smile, not make you pay. I'm super excited to get into this, and I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. And also subscribe so you don't miss future Jaiden Animation reactions. I'm probably doing them every week.
But you know,
That's alright,
dating
right?
simulators can be the closest thing there is to dating without actually having to go out and do it for real, which can seem much more appealing to people like me who do not like people. Believe it or not, dating sims are more popular than you think. Don't believe me?
How popular?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Either way, there's a seemingly endless plethora of different types of dating simulators out there. You can simulate dating anime girls, anime boys, evil anime girls,
Doki Doki Literature Club, just Monica.
Birds, anything you set your mind to, you can date. Virtually. I've never really played or wanted to play dating simulators. The closest thing I've come to developing any sort of connection with virtual beings is being best friends with Chief in Animal Crossing when I was 13.
I've never played Animal Crossing.
I want to see what they're like. You know, surely there's a reason the genre has roughly 22 million consumers. I mean, that's a few million short of the entire continent of Australia. You love bugs, but I didn't go out looking to play the generic normal games.
What one did you
pick? I wanted to test the limits of game developers' creativity and find dating sims that were
The Ratchler. Speed dating for ghosts.
Conceptually really out there.
Date ghosts.
First on the table is speed dating for ghosts. As you can guess, we are starting out by dating ghosts. So how it works is you choose a room to go into. You have a few minutes to chat with a ghost until a bell rings and another one sits down in front of you. There's 3 ghosts per room, and once you get the chance to chat with all of them, they all do another circuit. You can continue your conversations and ultimately choose which one you want to go on a date with. I'm greeted by the speed dating receptionist, Fran, who says, "We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones.
This is the actual gameplay?
It gets lonely being a ghost." And I say, "I like being alone." And Fran goes, "I've never met a ghost who doesn't need anyone. No one to talk to. It makes sense, all this. I'm doing just fine, thanks. You don't even want to make a friend?" Nope.
Nope.
And that led to me leaving the speed dating for ghosts.
You get kicked out. You get kicked out of speed dating.
I guess I can't be myself in these games after all. So I
guess not.
And I'm given the choice to enter one of 3 rooms. The room of palms, the room of liars, and the room of black.
Okay, go into the room of palms.
This huge buff jock ghost sits down in front of me, introduces himself as Riley, and proceeds to call me pretty hot for a ghost. To which I reply, "Slow down there, buddy." And Riley immediately apologizes, and now I feel bad. Guys, I don't think I'm good at... I think I've been choosing nothing but all the wrong answers so far. Riley and I chat a bit.
Self-sabotage.
And I meet this old smoking ghost who used to live in Vegas and was part of the Vegas Mafia until they burned her house down with her in it. The bell rings again, and this giant bush ghost sits down. So this is Steph. She's anxious and introspective in a light and charming way. I'll be honest when I say I did really enjoy her conversations, but then you start to realize she doesn't realize she's dead and a ghost. And then the conversation turns more into just trying to hint towards letting her know she's not alive anymore. I started learning Japanese, but there's thousands of kanji characters to learn. You've got an eternity to learn. If only I'll die before I learn the language. You're already dead.
The Sully
Yeah,
meme.
you're right. In a way, we all are just waiting to die. You're dead.
What?
Or
He's threatening me?
I'm gonna tell Fran. Steph finally catches
She'll
on,
ban
and
you.
then it gets super
Sad.
introspective. You know, I still feel alive.
I'm
Just
sure you do.
dissociated. Ouch! Oof! Whoa! Oh, that one was
Relatable.
real out of nowhere. What
Wasted,
the heck? You
GTA.
can't recite my own feelings to me like that. Time ran out and the event came to a close. Out of all the ghosts, I wasn't really drawn to any of them enough to want to go on a date. I like Steph, but she's
How does
got
he
her
go on a
own
date?
demons to face for a bit. So back
Clearly.
to the 3 rooms I went. For round 2, I chose
Liars.
Liars. First up is a ghost that is apparently very scared of ghosts. When I was alive, I used to be so scared of ghosts. And turns out they were
That's
real
irony.
this whole time? That one was, you know, I feel like there was an overall ceiling going into
Say
it
boo.
with how well that could have gone no matter what.
It was a low
you know,
ceiling.
Then came Spooky Peter, and I was ecstatic.
Another ghost appears.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
He died from the
Why?
bubonic plague, and now
That makes him
he's become
cool?
a master at spooking people who are still alive. He's an actual legend. I'm blessed to be in his presence. The living people have written books about him. I was getting spooking tips
Huh?
and learning about the mirror world
Milk.
when the bell rang and this shark ghost, Leon, sits down in front of me and leads with, "Wanna make some money?" Doesn't everyone?
OnlyFans. Duck goes nude.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Let's rob a bank. So I meet up with Leon at the place he told me. I was a little bummed I couldn't chat more with Spooky Peter, but when someone invites you to join them in robbing a bank, how can you say no? You put everything on hold. We were getting ready to
Come
go
back
in
from the
and
bank.
we're
I have good news
chatting
and bad
with Leon's
news.
bank
Good news is
robbing
we don't have to work
buddy,
money
Carlsbad,
anymore.
who
Bad news
was
is we're wanted.
explaining how he works at the bank we were about to rob so he can open the safe and knows where all the security cameras are pointed. When
And speak of the devil. What?
Spooky Peter!
Spooky Pete.
Leon recruited
She got way
Spooky
too excited.
Peter to join the bank rob crew from the
Hi.
speed dating event as well. I'm nothing less than ecstatic, and my mental health is at an all-time high, which is the ideal circumstances for bank robbing. We get into the
Oh, that's
safe
perfect.
thanks to Carlsbad, and unfortunately, there wasn't a huge pile of money like
Don't even
Leon
just
was
keep safety
hoping.
deposit boxes.
Like in the, you know, like in the cartoons and movies. But
Or
we were
Payday.
able to open a deposit
Payday
box
too.
that had some lawyer documents in it
Oh?
and a 14-karat gold vanity mirror set. I gave the mirror to Spooky Peter. That was about all the time we had.
I don't
before
think
we
ghosts
had to
can see
scram out of there.
themselves.
And even though it wasn't a huge pile of money,
Oh,
I
no.
think it was a pretty successful bank robbery. We took
You got a
something
mirror?
from the bank. That's what else do you want?
Also, the
and
ghost,
I
you
got
can't
to
think it just
see
goes
Spooky
through the
Peter
wall.
again. So, since I technically didn't go out on a date with anyone,
I guess
from
that's
the
not a
liar's
date. Is
room
bank
and
robbery
robbed the
not a
bank
date?
Instead, that leaves one room left to find my spooky ghost partner. Everyone in the room of black was very nice. There was a punk rock skater kid just looking to have fun with a
He
new
was a
friend,
skater boy.
nice old pollen lady who makes jam for the living, and
Difference between jelly and jam.
Gary.
Hello?
I like rusty
My own eyes
spoon.
at you. Oh my god.
Oh, it
Okay.
gets worse.
Hello? No. Bad breath? Please.
Riding peaches.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
I learned Gary's a vengeful ghost who was murdered at his office job but doesn't remember how, why, or who did it. So naturally, I go along with him to find his murderer and avenge his soul.
This
Turns
is
out
more than just
Gary
dating
was
simulator.
the murderee and stabbed his work partner and then was shot by the police. Well, he was very nice to me. Speed dating for ghosts. I made a lot of friends, but no virtual ghost could win my heart. So let's move on to The Bachelor. You know how The Bachelor
The
works.
Bachelor.
This is just that. You
No,
know,
I don't know how The Bachelor
I've
works.
been told these violet eyes of mine are more purple than all the lavender in the world, and I certainly smell better too. Ooh, you talk a
Ooh.
lot, dear. I can't say
You
that
talk
I'm
a lot?
complimenting it. But how'd you say you scored on the SATs? I got a 1570.
I've never took the
which is
SAT, I took the
quite
ACT.
good, if you didn't
I
know.
couldn't tell you what I
wow,
got.
You're
I
so
went to college for
different.
5 days
You
and
wanted to hear
said
more
screw
about
me
my
left.
work? Yes, sometimes I host Saturday Night Live and also Wheel of Fortune and Dancing with the Stars. Ever seen Avengers by Marvel? I was the Avenger.
The Avenger.
Meep, meeple, Wow, you're so different. It's time you meet my children. Reggie 997, Evangeline, Esquire Jr., Sharpie, and Trash Can.
Sharpie?
They already love you. Yuck. If you want my respect,
Yuck,
you need
kids.
to earn it. My whole life, I've had to make do by myself and work for what I've got.
Who drew
and every
these?
time I've needed help,
Are you wearing
people
heels
let
on the
me
couch?
down. Yuck.
Yuck.
Honestly,
Angry.
As much as I enjoy being here on The Bachelor, I can't wait to get back
I hope
home
she didn't
so
pay
I
for
can
these
keep
games.
teaching my baking class at the local youth center. The kids are so sweet. Next up, I'm teaching them all to bake cheesecake. I hope you can come with me. I could bake you a cheesecake. The kids would love you. You talk a lot. I ended up proposing to 3 salamanders dressed up as a rat. All right, what's next?
What?
Dating a dog? Sure, why not at this point? Would you
It's a
like
pug.
to see my
Yeah,
collection
actually-
of newts? No.
Nudes. What?
What's your ideal starting Pokemon? I'm way more Digimon, to be honest.
Never played Digimon.
Would you like to hear a joke? I hate jokes. Pipe down and listen up. What do you call an alligator in a vest?
An investigator.
An investigator. I never want to see you again. So I've tried dating ghosts, rats, dogs.
Dogs.
What else is there at this point?
Humans, but that's gross.
You're right. Namco video game characters. When I
What?
found out this sim lets you date
Who's
Namco,
Namco?
characters, I immediately thought of Fygar from Dig Dug.
No idea.
I just think he's really cool. I don't think they'd put Fygar in there, but Dig Dug is part
Did
of the
they?
cast, so I started getting my
Close
hopes
enough.
up that I could get to know Dig Dug. So in the game, you play as a shy, awkward cousin from Katamari Damacy who attends Namco High. You end up being put in detention for rolling up desks, the entire
I think
marching
those are
band,
fireworks.
cars, Principal Dig Dug. Wait, he's the principal?
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
You're not gonna date
So
the
now
principal
I'm
as a
bummed and
student?
on the verge of quitting the game. What's the point in playing if neither Dig Dug or Fygar are romantic
options.
interests? But in the cast of characters in the detention room I could talk to,
I'm not. Do I
One
know
stuck
any
out to
Namco
me.
characters? The ship.
Galaga ship.
The
And
Galaga, that's
suddenly
it.
it's all worth it again. I go
A
up
ship?
and try to talk to Galaga ship, and naturally
ship
they're
it?
surrounded by all the popular characters. They're talking about the school play and how they all think Galaga ship is perfect to play Juliet. And thus began my plan to get into the school play to Romeo Juliet kiss Galaga ship. I have the option to talk to other characters, and I just go, no, I'd
They're all in
rather sit
detention?
here and do nothing until the end of detention. And that's exactly what I did. The next day was the little school festival to show off all the clubs and stuff. Naturally, I went
Okay,
straight for
that-
the drama club and found Galaga ship
My
manning
school's
the
never
booth.
did.
I want to join. Auditions are in the auditorium. I want to be Romeo. Read your lines. Alas,
Read your
that
line.
love, whose view
Looks like a dude from
Romeo's
Pokemon.
understudy. Bam! Good enough. Now I have an
Good
excuse
enough.
to practice lines with Galaga ship, who did land the Juliet role because they're perfect
Imagine
in
that.
every way. The story moves along, and I meet up
It's
with
a
Galaga
ship.
to rehearse our lines. Well, their lines. You know, understudy. But Principal Dig Dug finds
know
us
what
in the
understudy does.
auditorium and thinks we're skipping class for
Oh,
some reason. And
okay,
gives us
wait. Now I
both
understand it now. I
double
think.
detention. So the obvious next step for me was to sneak onto Galaga ship's property at night and discreetly start apologizing for getting them into double detention. But then their parents find us being secretive and suspicious and ban me from ever talking to their child ever again. It starts raining. Then Pac-Man, who has not been a character in this story at all
At
up
all.
until this point, shows up and tells me to be true to myself. Okay, I go home. The next day at school, we find out
Just
suddenly
okay, Pac-Man
has
shows up,
been
okay.
kidnapped by evil Namco High. I don't even know where
Huh?
the story is going anymore. Galaga
mouse.
Ship and I team up and beat everyone up, I think. Like all the students
Hey.
and teachers. We rescue Pac-Man, and that's the end. The end. I'll be
That's it?
honest, that one was a bit... I think it lost me there. You'd think a game where you can date Galaga Ship would have a clearer story. After all the
No.
dating simulators I just went through, I think I feel weird.
I
they
think
all
I
fun?
feel weird.
Yeah, I'd say so. But yeah, maybe going for the strangest ones. I guess
Yeah.
I got what I asked for. Either way,
Literally.
it was a nice experience. I believe I understand the appeal of dating simulators. It is unfortunate I didn't end up
don't
finding my
particularly.
perfect virtual relationship, but hey, there's
That sentence
plenty
is
of
weird.
ones and zeros in the sea. But I do not think I will be casting my line again anytime soon.
Oh, well.
However, I could go for another bank robbery.
Surprise! We've been working with Terraria to do a collab on some merch stuff, and
Who?
it's here. Look
Terraria?
at this awesome Jaiden.
Oh, I've never played Terraria.
Dang, dude, it's so sick. You can find it on the
Those
Terraria
designs
shop,
do
which
look
is
sick,
just
actually.
Terraria.shop. We're working on some Christmas merch for my own store, so keep an eye out for that. And if this video
hardest
goes up on
Mario
the
game
day
ever.
it
That was
should
also
be,
requested.
which is November 14th. I'm on
People
tour.
also want the
It's gonna
Ari
show happiness
videos.
on the road, and the gang and I should be having a great time making people laugh with our silly little drawings. All right, see you later. Also, dating games, am I right?
Dating games, am I right? But yeah, this was requested last week. So in the comment section of this video, let me know what next Jaiden animation video you want me to react to as well. And like I did Alpha Rat an hour ago, I'm doing my Pokemon Nuzlocke tomorrow at 5 p.m. over on Twitch. You can join my Discord server and get notified there, or you can follow me at Twitch, link down below in the description, so you don't miss that. I got completely reset last week. I got wiped. It was my very first Nuzlocke attempt, so I had to start over, and I am on. Oh my god, I am bloodlust. I am out for vengeance. My starter's name is Vengeance. Vengeance, in all caps. Every single one of them is named after something just metal and just... I'm out for blood this time, okay? I'm mad. But this is a great video. Let me know what else you want me to watch from Jaiden, because you all get to decide based on the top comments and who all gets the most likes on what their comment is. We'll decide whatever the next Jaiden animation video is. But you all should so much love for these videos. Patrons get them a day early. I couldn't do this without them. I'm against paywalls, so I couldn't do this without them. I hope that you're subscribed. I know like only 20% of you are subscribed, so please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I upload a lot of videos. I'm trying to make people's day better every single day. I have like 5 channels, and I do it all myself. All the recording, all the editing, all the thumbnails, and I read every single comment and reply to a lot of them as well. People are like, oh wow, you actually do read the comments. Like, yes, I do. I spend hours every single week, just several hours just reading and replying to comments. So it's always a fun time reading the comments. You all are hilarious, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching. But until next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing as soldiers, making swords.